Rocky. Hey. Ooh. Hey, you. Okay. I'm giving Rocky some pets here on his head. Yes, I am. Ooh, there you go. One of my subscribers, Jeremy, always asks me to do this, and I do. As you can see, I'm giving Rocky some nice pets on his head. So if this is for Jeremy and anyone else who's asked me, this is what we do. We give him nice pets on his head. I see a little bit of cat snot on his nose there. Well, there was some. I don't know. Maybe he sucked it back in. I don't know. Hey, you. You got a bit of a runny nose? Everybody's got runny noses these days, eh? Because the weather's insane. In fact, speaking of the insane weather, let me show you what it's doing out there right now. On this, isn't it the 8th day? Yeah, Tuesday, April the 8th. At 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you bastard. Whoa, there we go. Yeah. Look at this winter wonderland we're dealing with. And of course, this is the one time since I got my generator there that I didn't cover it up after I used it. Look at this. And it's still coming down. It's still happening. I don't know who's in charge. I guess that would be God. And God seems to know what he's doing, so I'm not going to question him. I won't question God's judgment on these matters. But still, it's a bit of a bummer, I'll tell you. Yeah. But if it's supposed to snow right now, then that's what it's supposed to do. Hey? Hello. I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you some of your good treats that you like, okay? I will. Let's see what we got here. Here. Look, it's the chicken treats. Yeah, the chicken treats. He likes these, he does. Yeah, okay, now, again with the stupid bag here that I can't get open. Darn it all, anyway. Holy smokes, Rocky. What next? What next, my friend? There we go. Oh, my goodness, eh? You, my friend, are beautiful. Okay, look. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chicken treats for you. All in a row there. Those are your chicken treats. Yeah, they're good, eh? He likes those. He does. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to lay back down in the bed for a while. There's my new coat with its shiny reflective surfaces to make it easier for anybody who wants to run me over if I'm walking down the road at night to see me, to line me up and hit me. So, any of the attempted murderers out there. I actually did have a guy try that once at night, and I had a woman actually try it in the daytime in Perth years ago. Actually took a run at me and tried to run me over. But yeah, I make friends and influence people everywhere I go. But anyway, yeah, I'll have to tell the stories about that sometime. There's a couple of good stories there. Maybe I'll make a video and talk about those 2 attempted murders. You know, that's on top of being threatened by the OPP that I was going to be found dead in a ditch with a bullet in my head and nobody would ever know how it happened. That's the Ontario Provincial Police that said that to me. I was told that twice by the Ontario Provincial Police. And I also, when I drove a taxi cab, I had a hunting knife held to my throat, and I had multiple death threats. Got shot at a few times. That was fun. The death threats were kind of normal, but the knives and the guns and things were a little extreme. But it's not unusual when you're driving drunk people around on the weekend to get death threats. We used to always say that the weekend didn't officially start until you received your first death threat. You know? We used to say that on Friday nights. We'd say that it was a running joke. The weekend don't start until you receive your first death threat. Anyway, that's back in 1990 when I was driving a cab in Perth. Anyway, I'll tell you those stories sometime. In the meantime, that's it for now. We'll talk later.